Hello, this is Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. So I know you spoke with Joshua earlier today. So let's go ahead, take a look and see what's going on with your website, see what we can do, see if there's anything we can help out. So right off the bat, you have home, contact us services, you have your gallery and testimonials. Excellent. One thing I would mention is, okay, so this either, it doesn't give somebody an option to opt out, which I understand you want for your metrics, but it does get people slightly annoyed. I'm going to hit accept for fun anyway. So we have your home. So what you always want is your services to have a drop-down menu so people can see exactly what it is instead of scrolling around and having to find out. You want them to just be able to see over here and move on to the next thing. Write a review. I mean, yeah, it's good to have it on your website. Uh, you have your phone number for free estimates so they can call quickly. Our jobs, excellent. Materials that we work with. You have all of this stuff, and I'm sure that these are all their own separate pages. I'm pretty sure they are, which is good. That's exactly what you want. Only issue is you're not talking about anything. You always want to talk about the services you have offering. About us is good, and they do lead to other page. I checked. And then, so essentially, if you don't have any content, which means you're not going to have any words in here that Google can associate with you. That's what we call keywords. So you always want to talk about your product. Content is key in the game in our field. So essentially, um, you want to have about 2,000 words of content on your page. If your competition has more than that, then you're going to want to match them or go more. Typically the way it works. So kind of hate that little thing that pops up. So let's take a look at the back end of your business and see what's going on. So uh, in the tags that go on, there's nothing wrong with having all of this stuff: flooring installation, wood floor. It might just be a little spammy according to Google. Just saying, to have that kind of popping up there. I'm going to assume it's going to pop up in your meta description stuff. So anyway, you have no real data over here to give us any real metric of anything. A UR rating is how strong your website is. A DR rating is how much Google trusts you, and that's all because of your backlinks. Now you only have two, which means you're not really getting, you don't really have anything there. Now a backlink is where you have your website link somewhere else where somebody can click on it, and a referring domain is when it does return to you. So you definitely don't want bad ones like BuzzFeed, Wikipedia. You want good, strong ones, and unfortunately, we really don't have any. And then finally, there's the organic keywords. So what kind of keywords are you ranking for that Google can send people to you because they type that same thing into Google? So let me give you an example. All right, let me back out of this guy and let me show you what I mean. Flooring St. Louis. So essentially, I am looking for somebody who knows flooring in St. Louis. So it's location specific to St. Louis, and it's about a service that I want, flooring. So I know that the person who types this into Google is local to you, which means they're looking for a job. The more specific you get about what you're searching for, the more serious you are about wanting to find a solution. So as we scroll down, by the way, this is good enough to create Google Ads. As you can see, we have Google Guaranteed and Google Ads. Well, one of them being Thumbtack, but that's okay. But after that, we have our GMB, Google My Business Profile. It is very important to be in here because I'd say about 30-40% of all people searching for anything will click on one of these three guys over here. So definitely something you want to do. After that, though, we have our we have our organic search. Anyone with a website can rank over here as long as you know what you're doing. And right now, we're looking at Reinhold Flooring. They're going to be your main competitors. They're number one for this specific keyword. So right off the bat, this is kind of where they're located. Carpet, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, vinyl. Like, they have a lot going on over here. And a lot of information that people who are looking for specific things can go through. Personally, I don't know if there's a real reason to go through so much of it, simply because you want them to just call you. If you get them to call you, half the battle. If they leave your website, very small chance they're really coming back. Quality flooring in St. Louis. This itself is a keyword right here that somebody might type into Google. Schedule a measure. Great. They have I guess they have a place where you can go and you can shop from. And then, like you, they have little areas about what it is they're offering. Now, they do talk a little bit about it. I would always tell people to do more than what you think. And this is actually cool. See your new flooring in any room of your home with an easy-to-use room visualizer. Those are always nice. I guess they assume you're on your phone. I got to take a look at that. Anyway, why Reinhold Flooring? And then kind of just quickly going through. So let's take a look at their backend and see how well they're doing. So they have a UR rating of 25. Obviously, that's not doing too bad. You want them, like I said, in the 30s and 40s, so they have a good website. They also have only a DR of 3.9, so not very good. That means that their backlinks probably aren't the most quality backlinks, but they have 395 of them, and then they have a decent amount of referring domains that come back. Now, they also have about 1,400 different keywords that Google is associating them with, And they are bringing in about 718 traffic. This number is backwards, by the way. My philosophy is if you have one keyword, 2 people. So if you have 1,000 keywords, you should have 2,000 people come to your website. So let's take a look at what those keywords are. I don't care about Reinhold flooring. Oh, see, flooring St. Louis. 200 people a month search for it. They're getting 70 because they're in position 2. The rule of thumb is when you're in position 1, 2, or 3, you will get anywhere between 10 to 20%. As you can see, they're getting about 30 to 40 for this position. 35% actually. Flooring St. Louis, 200 people a month searching for 70. So again, the idea is you want to look for the service. You want to have keywords of the service you're looking for in the location that you want to offer it. So if you have multiple locations, you want to rank for those same keywords, flooring, in all of those different locations. So you can get the maximum amount of people to your website as possible. But something like this, commercial flooring contractors, is not going to be something I would want because anyone in the world can type that in. And I don't want to have to focus on people who are not living in my area for me to help them to come to my website because they're just going to leave. So you want to make sure you're focusing only on the areas you plan to service because then that means that you can actually help them out. And that's all I got for you over here. So how does this help you out? What do we got to do in order for this to all happen? Right? So you have a good structure for your website, but you're missing content. We need to get good content in there. So the content would essentially be about each thing that you're offering. Then second is you need to get those good keywords in there. See, these are all keywords, but they're not specific to location. So you would want to, add locations to those. So you definitely want to work on your content, then your keywords, and then finally, what you want to do is you want to hit your good backlinks and referring domains. Good news is we already know somebody who has some decent ones. We can take these guys from over here and then add an additional 50 or 60 on top of those, and you should be golden. Anyway, that's all I really got for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Other than that, you have an amazing day. Bye.